Welcome back to Old Testament Stories Abridged. Where we left off, the Israelites escaped Egypt through the Red Sea. Reaching the end of the Red Sea, the wave that split the sea fell upon the Egyptians, flooding the soldiers, horses, and chariots. None of them were able to escape. With this, the Israelites were finally free from slavery in Egypt. The Israelites will continue to venture through the wilderness, and as they were traveling, the people will continuously complain about their hunger, convincing themselves that Moses was leading them to death. The Israelites say to Moses and Aaron that they wish the Lord just killed them in Egypt, because then they can at least be eating meat. They didn't even say thank you, by the way, which is crazy. God will hear their cries and tell Moses, "Now I'm going to cause food to rain down from the sky for all of you. The people must go out every day and gather enough for that day. In this way, I can test them to find out if they'll follow my instructions. On the sixth day, they are to bring in twice as much as usual and prepare it." Here, the Israelites will find water, which is amazing in the wilderness, right, in the desert. In the evening, they're going to find these tiny birds called quails, right? They're bigger than a pigeon, and they make very tiny eggs. So this will come in the evening, and in the morning, they're going to find this mysterious heavenly substance called manna, which means, what is it? With the manna, they are to collect all of it and not leave any leftovers, as it will spoil the next day, and they must eat all of it as well. As their journey continues, the Israelites will guess what? Complain again. And this time, it is about thirst. God will tell Moses to tap a rock with his staff. That doing this will yield water for all the Israelites. And after doing so, the water started to flow out of the rock for the Israelites to drink. Then the Amalekites, a descendant from the tribe of Esau and the Edomites, come towards the Israelites. Moses will tell his servant and right-hand man Joshua, remember that name, to gather an army of able-bodied men to fight the Amalekites. And these people, the Amalekites, will be long descendants of Esau, if you remember the story of Jacob and Esau. So here's his battle right here. And as the Israelites were fighting, they're going to win their battles whenever Moses had his arms raised up to God, praising him. But whenever his arms start to get tired and his arms will lower, the Israelites will lose because of this. So Aaron and their friend Hur will place a stone under Moses for him to sit on, and they're going to hold his arms up towards God to continue to praise him. And with this, the Israelites will win their war with the Amalekites. Now, reaching their destination at the base of Mount Sinai, God appears at the summit as a large billow of clouds. And God will call Moses up to it, and he's going to order everyone to not follow and get close, lest they will die. Here, God will give Moses many moral, judicial, and religious laws and commandments. And one of the most important collections of commandments, the Ten Commandments. So these commandments will be given to Moses here on this mountain. Upon receiving these commandments, God instructs Moses to go back down to the encampment and tell the Israelites all that he has informed them, and that all shall make a covenant with God. This covenant will be sealed with blood, and it's an important and unique one, as this covenant is being made with all the Israelites to God, and not just one person, like it was in the past. This covenant has a connection to the one made at the Last Supper, and that was also sealed with blood, Christ's blood. It's also different because this time it's conditional, and they must follow God's instructions or else they will be cursed. After making this covenant, God will tell Moses to come back up the mountain, and Moses will head back up with the servant Joshua. Here, Moses will be given the tablets of stone containing the laws and 10 commandments, and he will also instruct Moses to build a tabernacle so God can reside in it, a lampstand, a tent of meeting, and one of the most important things, which is right in front of you, the Ark of the Covenant. Right, this is a very ornate object, right? A lot of gold has been put into it. On the top here, you see two cherubims, right? Those two angelic figures, right? Those are one of the most highest ranking angels in heaven. Then God will tell Moses that he needs to quickly head back down as the people were doing evil things and corrupting themselves. Back down the mountain, the Israelites convince Aaron to make them a god as Moses has not returned. So all the men, women, and children dropped whatever gold they had and melted it and turned it into a golden calf. And they started to worship it and do terrible things in the eyes of God. Like, God literally brought these people out of slavery, fed them in the desert with heavenly bread, quails, water from a rock, and this is what they choose to do while Moses is talking to God. It blows my mind. Coming down the mountain, Moses will say, "It is not the sound of shouting for victory or the sound of cry of the feet, but the sound of singing that I hear." And when Moses saw what was happening in the camp, he crashed out, he threw the tablets on the ground, breaking them, and he took the calf, burned it with fire, grind the gold into fine powder, and mix it with water to make the sons of Israel drink it. Moses would then call for all those who were on the Lord's side and to slay all those who were worshiping the calf. The sons of Levi would slay about 3,000 men. Moses would then tell the Israelites that he would go back up to ask for their forgiveness as they have sinned a grave sin. Here, God will tell Moses to depart and go to the land of Canaan, as he will send an angel before them, as he'll drive out the Canaanites, Amorites, Hittites, Perizzites, Hivites, and Jebusites. After speaking with God, receiving the new tablets of stone, and renewing the covenant, Moses would descend back down the mountain. Moses and the Israelites will finally set out to Canaan with a division of Judah leading the way. And remember, Judah means praise. So like the Israelites, we must always lead with praise. Thank you everyone for watching Old Testament Stories Abridged. I hope you enjoyed this episode. We're going to see how the Israelites enjoy traveling in the desert. Have a great day, everyone.